Fontaine is the best region so far in my opinion, but not long might surpass it. Maybe. Just maybe. Maybe surpass it. Alright. I can't wait. Alright. Now, I am going to get ready for a new quest today. My brand new area that I've never been to. Alright, so, without further ado, let us go to Fontaine. So, Chapter 4, Act 1. Chapter 4 is Fontaine. Go to Caravan Rebot. Time to go with Fontaine. It seems the next phase of your journey is about to begin. The next phase of wherever-ness is wherever-s. So, in case you don't know what... For those of you who don't know, Fontaine is an area within Genshin. I've already done Mondstadt, I've already done Liyue, Inazuma, Sumeru. So basically, Fontaine is all the way up here. And it's about time I get up there and do stuff. And also I should probably get all these statue 7s while I'm at it. Now! It begins!
Caravan Rebot! Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here?
Fontaine is a French region, right? Yes!
Oh, Paimon remembers! Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor. But we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
I guess we have stumbled upon this place at some point before.
So much time has already passed since then. And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right?
Yes, because sometimes new leadership does help, and the idea of so much time has passed, so much time has in fact passed, considering the fact that we went through our siblings' memories of like several centuries of development.
Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
Except for being bored of peace. It's hard to say what will happen, yes, but as long as we're around, there's never a dull moment.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Really? Trouble follows my way? Am I the only magnet for trouble, considering the fact that trouble follows everybody else around? Am I that, like, the centerfold in everyone? I was just thinking it might be that you might be the problem, Paimon.
Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out!
I really wonder what you were doing before the Traveler came around.
Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Next stop! Fontaine!
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since we were just wandering around, we're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey.
Speaking of somebody else who doesn't feel complete.
But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
We're preparing to leave Sumeru and head to Fontaine.
Huh? Are you serious?
Someone looked behind in the death stare. Corner eye, lookout, death stare that they are.
Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it.
Because you miss us and everything's sad and having another sad moment from Dunyorza and everything else from like the emotional moments of Sumeru.
Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
No! We'll teleport ourselves.
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Because we come and go, and everything about Sumeru is so over-the-top sad.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Now!
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru.
I wear a bow tie, and I have glasses. Is that a spy?
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going-away party or... Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
No.
Oh, good point.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now.
Yes.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Bye-bye, frickin' Middle Eastern sad music, tear-jerking moment, long Archon quest, frickin' never-ending dream scenario of a Samsara Sub-Zero festival. God! For settling matters in Sumeru, you approach the border with Fontaine. It's time to journey to a new area. After crossing the desert like Jesus. But this time we didn't have to do 40 days or 40 nights. Huh. I'm going to France. I'm going to France! Fontaine looks beautiful from where you are. Yeah, especially from the sky. Who needs to take a boat where you can just glide through the air above the water?
A few moments later.
Oh! Uh-oh! Oops. I forgot to have stamina healing food midair. Oh, there's supposed to be stamina. Oh god, I'm stupid. Oh god, I'm stupid.
A few minutes later.
There we go. I guess I didn't need stamina healing food after all.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be Fontaine's port.
Port.
Wow. Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
It's even more impressive than I expected.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do.
We're in a futuristic city. That's good enough for me.
What do you think?
I wonder what kind of technology they have. Let's start by meeting the Hydro Archon.
Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of useful information.
Did she say who the Hydro Archon was?
Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Our journey is to find a sibling.
Yeah, the more... So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality. Whatever that means.
The Hydro Archon is peak.
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Oh, good. That's not a party. That's just two people talking to each other. God, a party is like 3 or more people. I don't know.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Well, if the first impression that we ever get is any indication of the Hydro Archon, I don't know if that's literally the first impression we're gonna get. Tragedy.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family.
Are we talking about a war already? Is this nation at war?
I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Really? Even more so than Sumeru? Oh, I wonder if we're gonna see the famous Genshin meme. Oh god. Tearjerker. What do they talk about?
Excuse me, can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
What are you guys talking about?
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Wait, what? It wasn't a war? Wait, they were talking about a play?
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Case, so we're actually doing the Ace Attorney thing. So we are dealing with court cases at this point.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
So, is it a play or is it a court case?
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough.
That, I feel like I'm getting 10 red flags, whether something is true or not. It's all about the performance. I think, whether something is true does kind of matter. When you're saying something, truth doesn't matter, you're creating way more problems, but I'll hear you out.
Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
So they see the trials as some sort of opera.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things, it's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases.
So you just want to address things on its surface level, never get right deep down to the surface. Again, another red flag.
And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette.
Neuvillette. Chief Justice.
As well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a
What?
machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse... Ah! Say that 5 times fast. Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse... God damn it! Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse... I'm not French, I'm not good at this. Cardinal. Why is that third word that gets me? Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. God, that word! Why that word? A judgment device created by the Archon. Why? A law machine. The law should not be carried out by machines. It should be carried out by people. But unfortunately, how else can you tell what is right or wrong? Because how can a machine know what's right from wrong? So this is the nation of justice. Did you literally just put all the decision-making onto a machine so you can save yourself the guilt from, like, handling things on a case-by-case basis?
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we could...
The frickin' Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. I'm not that good at it. Frickin', I'm gonna have a hard time with that name.
Wait. I almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh my god, this is gonna drive me insane. Now even you get it, Chris! You know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon? Is the Hydro Archon locked away in some closet like Nahida?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Furina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
So... she's available. Unlike the first 4 Archons that we had to look around to find to actually get their attention. Mondstadt's Archon was Barbados, aka Venti. Liwei's Archon was Zhongli, which Rex Lapis, which took a while to find out. Inazuma's Raiden Shogun was pretty much hard enough to get in touch with. Nahida was nice, but was locked away. I don't know. The first 4 Archons were a challenge. And now it's like, it's easy. She's just sitting in the Opera House. We can go say hi to her.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally.
Uh-huh.
In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult.
What?
You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Time slots. Oh, there's the challenge.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking...
No, Lady Furina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
Why? Because she hangs around the opera and it's like politicians getting involved with the...
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Like Phoenix, right?
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before.
I can't get enough of her either. Okay. Says Patrick.
Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Like Paimon for the game?
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Dang.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Really? Are you sure there's not a law for it? Because if there is a law for it, then people, like, are really screwed over. It seems like the people of Fontaine really like the Hydro Archon, but they don't appear to revere here.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House.
The Opera House. Also known as the Court of Fontaine.
But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime.
Was an Archon, right? She is an Archon, so technically she still is. She's the childish one, right? Which childish one?
Hey! What are you looking over there for?
You're just wondering, there's a girl over there. She's standing there alone for quite some time. It's Lynette.
Maybe we better go check on her.
She's the best character in the whole game. Prelude of Lashe and Noisse. Noisse? My French is horrible. Lynette. We meet, actually.
Hello there.
Huh?
You got a star in your cheek.
I'm fine. Thanks.
Hi, fine!
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
Yeah, I couldn't resist.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself.
Hilarious.
I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there.
So
See?
now, wait, in Sumeru or Liyue? Because I know Sumeru, Liyue is connected to Fontaine now. Also, now we actually do get the origin story of how we meet Lynette and everybody else from back then.
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
What?
Though people call the waters around Fontaine a sea, it's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water.
I thought the sea was like water that stretched out far beyond the horizon where you couldn't see land on the other side of the water.
And though I can still see that hill clearly in my memories, now it's been completely submerged.
So it got Atlantis dead.
He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories.
Just like our cognitive abilities to move on in life, such as memories throughout life.
It won't be long before it swallows us.
Venti is the alcoholic. Wait, what?
Sorry.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you...
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern.
He has a pyrovision.
Allow me to introduce
Linny.
myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
I'm not gonna comment. Oh, you must be outsiders. Yes! For the 10th millionth time in a row.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
That they skipped and hopped over a hill that wasn't submerged in water as, like, looking at the sea as if it's like a memory thing. Alright, I'm reading this. This is also weird to me.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Why does she barely talk?
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Yeah, Paimon. Yeah, because the Traveler doesn't have many lines as for a voice actor. There's hardly anything left to say with you around because you always steal all my lines.
So that's how you think it is?
Yes! You're a representation of the audience for every single person that sees things as, like, just, overly surprised. Don't be surprised.
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Says the person who stopped being talkative.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
I don't think you are the Paimon version of, Lynette.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Do you have a memory problem or something where you literally forget things over time?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now.
Is it like Conria, involving immortality with the curse of erosion for memory? Or is this a completely different story?
Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
In a way.
Where to begin?
What? Huh.
Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
We just did. Did you not? What?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Like, are you talking about yourselves as, like, stage names? Or did you literally forgot what you just said, like, 10 seconds ago?
Hello, Traveler.
Okay. Hello, Lenny. So I guess it's like a French thing? We haven't introduced ourselves, unless you...
And hello, Paimon.
Okay.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Because you're too little for a handshake, and his hands are bigger than yours.
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Because in French, you don't kiss unless you French kiss. You don't mean it unless you're physical about it.
Oh, alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now.
His hand can cover up Paimon's whole face. God, I feel like I'm gonna be making fun of France at this point.
By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the opera house to meet the Hydro.
So you're going to see Lady Furina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the opera house later myself. Please, follow me.
Okay. So we're gonna see a courtroom, aka slash theater. I was gonna say that, it's ironic. Huh. I thought you said it. Also, dang it, I want to go back and get that frickin' Hydroculus all the way back there, but... Oop. No. No, Hydroculus is all the way back there. Dang it.
You said you were going to see Lady Furina? Well, it seems Lady Furina has come to see you.
What? Which one? Oh, they're doing like a... Wait, is that her? Huh. What?
Huh. So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for...
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
That's Furina, the Hydro Archon. Furina is one of the most iconic characters in Genshin, that's what I've read.
As you can all see, 2 unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
She has one eye that's inverted color from the other. Also, her pupils are like...
Is she talking about us?
Furina is so P-Pro. Everybody here seems to be holding a glass. What?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally.
Are you gonna French kiss the traveler?
Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity.
She's got that frickin' different pupils like teardrops, and one eye is a different color than the other.
Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
I have so many questions at this point. Like, how she knew we were coming? Was it that one guy in Caravan Rebot that knew about us and maybe reported to the Hydro Archon? I don't know.
I, Fosalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Well, finding the Archon was easy enough.
Yeah. Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for
Blah,
a few minutes.
says Mondo.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
Agreed. It was easy to find her, which makes me wonder if that really is her.
Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
It was probably that one guy that was in Caravan Rebot. He probably told everybody.
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities.
I suppose you're too dumb to understand.
You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Him.
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Feels like she can't get over herself.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Yes, because otherwise she won't stop talking.
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Furina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Really? Everything about the Travelers has been news all over Fontaine as well?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Furina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Drama!
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Furina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
God, the voice actor on this guy. Oh yeah, don't you understand? It's that one person everybody's talking about. Oh, you just don't get it.
Ooh, got to see this. I knew Lady Furina would never disappoint.
Why?
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus.
Everybody just fights with each other. They're just zoning out.
You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Why? Why?
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Fighting's good. I got a resume. Bring it on. Also, when she says fight, I don't think she's talking about physical. Some tells me she's gonna talk about a court case in this aspect. Oh, be careful. I read that Furina is quite strong. Can't wait to see your reaction. Are they all... what?
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
She said she wanted a duel. Maybe she should have been more specific.
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior.
You said duel to a warrior. What else did you expect? If anything, you're provoking the traveler into a response so you can play the victim card for that defensive posture.
Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Unfortunately, you're getting too close to the edge and you just might fall off.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
Like what?
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. You're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
So we are gonna have a Phoenix Wright moment here. Also, it's interesting you say the god of justice. Venti was the god of freedom. Zhongli was the god of contracts. The Raiden Shogun was the god of eternity. And Nahida was the god of wisdom. And now we have Furina, the god of justice.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house.
Maybe. It just seems like she's trying to get more of everyone's approval than just, like, her own, like, confidence.
Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
We literally just arrived here. Are they gonna make up stuff as they go along? Or are they gonna put somebody else on trial and we have to defend them like Phoenix Wright?
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
I don't know what you mean by obvious.
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Flying objects. Are you talking about Paimon? Or what?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's
or are you talking about us? Because we flew.
No one knows the law.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Is Paimon, like, oh god, how many times is Paimon being classified as something? I don't know.
Precisely. Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
Oh, great.
My apologies, Lady Furina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. But if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
Because Paimon is a flying person?
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. Paimon a flying object?
I don't think it's a question as to whether or not you are a flying object. I think Furina wants to duel so badly that she's getting a little bit ahead of herself by almost making up a law as she's going along just to find an excuse to have us arrested.
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object. But how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
She is right. And trust me, even I love to prove claim. What is a flying object? What is a flying person? So, even if you wanted to submit evidence...
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show.
Because you handle flying objects? And...
me to perform a trick.
Uh-huh. Wait, what? What the hell? The connection between Paimon?
What? What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did Linny do that?
When Linny patted you on the back. So... that wasn't... It's not, that wasn't a French thing!
As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the Traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
Regardless, it proves his point. Like, if it was a flying object, it would basically be able to move on its own.
I thought it was pretty good.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady FURINA'S charges no longer hold water.
Well, Paimon is too much of a person to be considered an object.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Why? Because someone else had to defend me, and they had to come up with something I could never figure out?
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
I thought it was a trial. You were about to have us arrested on the spot, but when you call them out on it, oh, it's a joke! The English voice actor is very good.
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
Did she ever go after the other Archons?
I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now.
True-do-do. I don't know if she actually knows how to do a court proceeding. I'm starting to doubt her, because she's trying to arrest somebody right off the bat, and she doesn't explain herself. It's literally just
like that! She's gone! Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon.
Thanks for
That
billing.
whole scene just now was really...
I don't know. I don't think she knows how to handle a courtroom. She's looked at too many performances to not get the gist of it. You know what was going to happen?
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy.
Despite you using your hand.
So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Furina is?
Yeah, but it's not the god of justice. This one is a little bit different. She's indeed the best according to the Genshin wiki.
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Is she really that reasonable?
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House.
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred.
That ain't right. Also, the idea where everything is a performance when you call it out, that's not... I don't know.
And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Yes.
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Uh-huh. Even one person at a time.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we...
Fine, go.
In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you...
Fine.
You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Magic pocket. Wait, what? A little red bag?
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia.
Interesting.
But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Yeah, why? Like, just because the water levels rise does not mean it's sin!
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death.
I guess Fontaine is a nation of global warming. In a way, the nation of ignorance that led to global warming.
We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them.
Are they the magic pockets like unlimited bags with like unlimited inventory space? And can carry almost anything and everything all at once?
As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Ooh.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
No, it's a Noah's Ark scenario where some people just don't quite get it.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then...
Fine. I gotta convince everybody that there's another Noah's Ark scenario going on.